Holy gamoly. Haven't done this in a while. Wow. Well, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Actually, I should probably start from the beginning because I'm recording this also in audio for the podcast. So maybe I should actually play like the music and stuff that go along with the show. So give me a second because I didn't prepare. All right, here we go. Hey everyone, and welcome to the Online Friend Simulator. Happy Thanksgiving. This is, of course, the place where you go to hopefully find a friend in this ever increasingly unfriendly world. This is also the place where I do it wrong and say, hey, you too could use a friend, even online. Hi, everyone. And welcome to a special live Thanksgiving episode. Yeah, I thought I'd do this because I realized that a lot of people are going to be by themselves this year for Thanksgiving. So I thought I'd hang out for a little while for, depending how long, if anyone comes in, everyone wants to chat, that'd be awesome. It'll be a regular show that you'll find on the actual feed over at censorsarcasm.net. So this is a show, not only is this a live stream, but this is also a regular show. So you'll be able to see it in the podcast feed if you happen to miss out on this, which you could be doing something, anything. You could be playing video games, watching movies, doing anything but watching a dude discuss Thanksgiving and talk about positive things. Last few episodes, if you listen to the show, haven't always been positive, so I can do my best to stay positive, talk about the things that I'm grateful for, thankful for, and look to the future of the holidays, because that's what's coming up. That's what we have in, a week. Actually, not even that, 4 days. Christmas music will be blaring through every radio station on your dial. So be prepared for that. And also, we'll be having the new year in just a little over a month. How crazy is that? 2020 is almost over, and people are thinking it's going to change. Oh, once the clock strikes midnight on 2020, December 31st, 2020. Oh, man. Or I guess January 1st, 2021. Everything's going to change, and hopefully it will. You never know. Miracles and weird stuff has happened. The Y2K bug didn't happen back in 2000, which, wow, I'm dating myself if I talk about that. But, yeah. There you go. So, like I said, we're just going to talk random stuff, about the holidays. I'm going to answer a response from my last episode, episode number 61, Boy Meets Girl. So I'm going to talk about the comment from Raikalev Coast before we get started into the shenanigans and the festivities and the turkey and the, whatever you guys eat on this fine, fine holiday. All right. Let's see here. The comment comes from Raikalev Coast in response to the last episode. Thought I'd talk about it. And here we go. I'll do the comment real quick, and then we'll talk logistics here. Now even lonelier, may the vid end and return to the previous quasi-normal. Getting to comments, replies early. I look forward to the exciting news. Good point on power being the central point of politics and has been a central point of human activity since time immemorial. Perhaps we have forgotten about federalism and the motto of the United States. Oh, we're getting a little political here. It's okay, guys. It's okay. I promised I wouldn't do so much. This should be the last, I think. It was his It was, I suppose, to bring together people to very different backgrounds, religious beliefs, etc. So, with that, there to be various communities and states that live their own way and continued to be diverse in that way, but be one together when it came to certain clearly defined things. Sure, it was imperfect and a long way to go, but over centuries it has improved. The words of MLK Jr. spoke to the imperfect nature of its past, yet its well intentioned ideals and the needs to live up to that. As humans, we are fallible, and it is easy to be less than good. It's the striving to be better that is the living, the point of it all. And congratulations, every new beginning is some other beginning's end. Oh, God. Closing time. Oh man, that's so funny. Hey there, listeners mate. Glad you could make it. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, sir. Just uh, answering the comment from the last episode from Right Cal Left Coast, and we're gonna talk Thanksgiving. So thanks for stopping by there, listeners mate. Hope yours has been good. Hope you had some delicious turkey, ham, and stuffing, and yams, and all the stuff that I didn't eat today. All the delicious Thanksgiving food I didn't have today. Oh yeah. She's not here right now, but I'll be sure to pass the message along. Actually, I think she'll be watching live, hopefully soon. But thank you for that. I'll be sure to pass the message along. I'm just going to finish this up right here and say congratulations. Every new beginning is some other beginning's end. Nothing like the elation of a new relationship. How was traveling internationally? I didn't have to travel internationally. She did. So, yeah. When do you feel comfortable? We request a double date. Let's break bread together. Yeah. when Someday, man. Someday we'll do that. And this past weekend, we had a Friendsgiving with Brony Friends. Prime rib roast, stuffed turkey breast, etc. I take pleasure feeding my friends. Why not do a live stream on Thanksgiving? Well, see, that question is why I'm here right now to do this. And yeah, I want to start with Friendsgiving. I don't know why this hasn't been a thing up until now. We've had ways to talk to each other online. We've had, the Skypes. We've had the FaceTimes. We've had all that stuff. Why are we just now doing, because a lot of people have their friends all over the world, right? It's not just in your local neighborhood. A lot of people have friends, like, for instance, listeners mate here, I consider a friend, and he's on the other side of the country. So why is it not something that people do where we all kind of get together for like a couple hours and just have like a Zoom or something Friendsgiving where we don't necessarily eat, but we just talk, get together, talk about the year, whatever, I mean, of course, it's a little tough because you can't get your own little conversations going. Everyone has to kind of wait their turn, but why not? I've been a part of Friendsgivings when I had friends that were local. I would go to their house. We would share a meal and reminisce over the year, especially if we haven't seen each other all year. And we would talk about our new adventures and our new experiences. And it was a lot of fun. And it's a great alternative to Thanksgiving, where oftentimes we're around family we don't even like. Right? Like, oh man, we don't like these people. Why would we even want to eat with them? And here we are, we find ourselves in a situation where at least we can be with people we like and talk and drink wine and drink beer and drink cider and drink, Martinelli's and just have a good time. I feel like that's a perfect thing that we should be able to do at some point or another. And yeah, look at there. Listeners Mate says right here, yep, I'm 2,000 miles away from you. I'm also like you. I'm pretty sure that 96% of my friends are on the internet. And that's the case. That's the case for a lot of people. That's the case for me. That's the case for a lot of, because we're just so interconnected now, thanks to the internet. And why not use that, to get together? Unless you're a millionaire, and then you can fly everyone into your nice little island and have Thanksgiving Friendsgiving together there. But I'm a huge fan of the idea. I think more people should do it, and I'm a little sad. I mean, I'm not on social media as much, but I look through social media when I can, and I'm like, where are all the people showing off their pictures of being on the Skype or whatever and hanging out with their friends. Like, they used to be a thing. I remember that being a thing last year at least. So I don't know. Maybe it's been just a wacky year. Um, but yeah, I want to hear about food actually, because I'm gonna tell you some stuff. I haven't had a regular Thanksgiving in quite some time. It's been years. Um, I think the last time I had a family Thanksgiving was a couple years ago, where we were all at Las Vegas buffets. Oh yeah, and we went, and the buffets cater for Thanksgiving. Like, they cater to Thanksgiving, right? They got the turkey, they got the ham, they got the cranberry sauce, they got the mashed potatoes. And I miss that. Oh man, do I miss it? Oh, it's like one of my favorite things to be able to participate in is the food at Thanksgiving. But what is your favorite food? Listeners to me, what is your favorite food at Thanksgiving? What is something that you just love to eat during this time of the year? Because uh, I'm certain not everyone is a big like for me, turkey, a little dry. I haven't had. I think I've only had fried turkey once, and it was fantastic. But most of the time, just yeah, not so much, not so much. I'm not a huge fan of the turkey. But ham, I'm all over it. The yams with like the marshmallow on top, like whoever thought that up, genius. Like I don't know if that's a dessert though, but I will eat that sucker. It's like one of the best things. Like, I don't know what it is. It's literally one of the best things out there. Um, I I guess corn on the cob maybe is a thing that people eat at Thanksgiving. I don't know, not necessarily. Um, maybe oh geez, I shouldn't be distracted while I'm on a live stream. Um, I oh okay. Right when I was about to say something, listen to me. Comes up with we have deviled eggs a lot. I love deviled eggs. But there's something really special about them when we have them on Thanksgiving and Christmas. I don't know what it is. Thanksgiving and Christmas deviled eggs are the best. Oh my God, yes. There's something about deviled eggs that I love too. And it, I don't know if it's, I don't know what it is actually. I don't honestly know what it is about deviled eggs that I just love so much. Because is it like the little mustardy thing in the middle? Obviously, it has to be, right? Because then it's just a regular egg. But there's just something about deviled eggs. And I haven't had them in years. Because I don't know anyone who makes them. I mean, I guess I could make them. I can't imagine they're that hard to make. Or maybe they are. I don't know. You tell me. I have no idea how hard they are to make, but yeah, there's some. This is surprisingly, I miss those really gigantic meals because as you get older, and I want to reminisce a little bit about Thanksgivings of the past. As you get older, families get more separated, I guess, the matriarchs and the patriarchs of the previous generation, like for me, it was the grandparents, put us all together during the holiday season. I had grandparents who brought like 7 or 8 different families together under one house, and we would have just food for days. I mean, there was easily 60, 70 people in a single house. And we would have a gigantic turkey and gigantic ham and like everything, you name it. And of course, traditional Filipino food as well, just laid out for everybody. And that was my childhood for many years, right? I'd say up until like early 20s. And then the patriarch of the family passed away. As one does as you age, right? And the family stopped getting together. For a while, there were smaller gatherings of the, immediate family, 15, 20 people in a room, maybe some outsiders, maybe a little bit more, but every year it got smaller and smaller and smaller to the point where, like, sometimes just my family, and that's it. And we're a total of four people eating like, well, for like the first few years when it's just the four of us, like massive amounts of, like, we would get like the a 1 million pound turkey and the 1 million pound ham, and then we would just eat that for till we for like the next decade. We would eat all that food because there was just so much of it, and it was cool and all, you know. It was fun. It was nice. Uh, but it wasn't, it wasn't enough, right? Like it was. I mean, it was enough. It was enough, but it was like, it missed a little bit of something. It missed. I don't know what it was. Just missing something though, and that's the problem. It was just it didn't have the one thing or the thing that made it like a real, I don't know, it missed that family portion. It missed that family business. So uh it's unfortunate, really. It's sad that you don't have uh that. As we get older we kind of lose it, unless we start our own families, right? Unless we start our own, we get married, we have our kids, and the extended family. Like when I had an ex-wife, when I was with my ex, we would go, we would go to 2 different Thanksgivings every year for like 7 years, which was crazy because that's a lot of food. And my family does lunch and their family does dinner. So it's like, just, oh my God, we would easily gain like 30 pounds in a single day. It was insane. Insane the amount of just whew, so much stuff going on there. And, when that went away, so did all the food and all that camaraderie. Now, mind you, as was announced on the last episode of this, as well as Super Geeked Up, I'm in a new relationship, but they're not American, so they don't celebrate Thanksgiving. They don't. They don't do the whole turkey and ham thing. As a matter of fact, I don't even know if they. I haven't asked. Now that her name's out there, and I haven't asked Martha if like she likes turkey or ham. In all honesty, I don't. I don't know. But yeah, it'll make future Thanksgivings interesting because she doesn't do the Thanksgiving thing. I'd like to introduce her to Thanksgiving. I think she'd have a lot of fun with it. We would of course do the Las Vegas style buffet because who wants to cook clean on a day where you're eating till you cannot move? So we're gonna let everyone else do all the work. Um, and here we go. Listener's Mate says, what really made it special this year is that I, and I stress I, bought all the food. Of course, my mother and nephew made it, but I bought it. That's fantastic, Listener's Mate. I'm so happy to hear that you got all the preparations for this year. I mean, my family wasn't planning to do anything really because of just stuff happening in general. But I'm like, I'm going to try to contribute a little bit. I bought a pie and I bought some Martinelli's and I I did a little bit of Thanksgiving for the family. But that's it. Not much after that, though. No, like I said, no big meals, no nothing fancy. But the fact that you bought that stuff, I think that's fantastic. Oh, hey there, right, Cow? Happy to see you on. Happy to see you here. We're just talking about Thanksgivings of the past and the present, and how when we had matriarchs and patriarchs kind of running the show, at least for my family, huge events. Now it's really small. And now that I am in a relationship with someone who doesn't even celebrate Thanksgiving, I'm super excited to introduce them to the world of the turkey, the world of ham and stuffing and mashed potatoes and all this stuff, even though I know she's already eaten that kind of food, but in a setting that is meant to kill you. Like, that is the point of Thanksgiving, is to eat enough food until you pass out. And you pass out for the rest of the day while trying your best to keep your eyes open to watch whatever football game is on the air. You're struggling to keep those eyes open, and that's all that matters for days like this. But please, I want to share. I want to hear what your favorite food is from Thanksgiving. For Listener's Mate, it's the deviled egg. Uh, and I see it looks like right Cal's gonna be uh talking in emoji for the rest of the for the rest of the live stream. I started a little late, so I don't know. I'm gonna go on for as long as I feel the energy for it, I suppose. Hey, it's the ninja. Hey, Josh, how's it going? Uh, okay, so your family does food late. You'd rather eat like in one. Yeah, my family always did lunch. Like that's been our thing is lunch. I think that's because the food lasts, right? Like you do the big meal at lunch, you take your nap, you watch your movies, your TV shows or your whatever, and then for dinner, you eat whatever's still on the table. I know it's coldish or lukewarm, but you pop it in the microwave, boom, you have yourself a meal. So I'm with you. I'm with you, Josh. I get it. I've always been a huge fan of the lunchtime. And also, again, if you have a significant other, boom, it makes it like I said, in a previous relationship, boom, I'd eat lunch with one family, dinner with the other. Done. That's all taken care of. But let's see here. Listener's Mate says, on a side note, it is now time to have 24/7 Christmas decorations and music if you're into that kind of thing. I don't understand why it's pushed on us in America on November 1st. Was my local radio station played Christmas music the moment it went to November 1st, and I was just blown away that we started listening to Christmas music so soon. It's not even December yet. Just wait those 4 freaking days till December, and then go ahead and have your Christmas music. It only makes sense to do that. But no, I get you, man. It is tough that we don't really get to kind of revel in any type of Thanksgiving or anything like that. So maybe, just maybe, maybe we'll finally enjoy some type of Thanksgiving or something. I'm gonna actually open up finally, So what I'm doing over here is because I don't know if Facebook. I don't know where y'all are coming from, and I don't know if Facebook or a YouTube chat shows up on the feed. So I'm gonna open up my YouTube just to have that here, because I know a lot of the Twitch stuff shows up on my little indicator over here. So, all right, let's see here. I'm celebrating with Daz and ordering from one of the 3 places open. Oh, okay, cool. I don't know what link is on the Facebook. I don't know what's there. I think I posted the Twitch and the YouTube link on there, but yeah. So deviled eggs, man. Again, one of my favorite foods. I don't know why that thing isn't available year round. I just need to cool. Yeah, I figured as much. Twitch is Twitch is just like I just naturally just go to Twitch, and it's live on YouTube. But I guess this is just for people who see it afterwards. I know someone is watching on YouTube. It could very well be Martha. I don't know, but yeah. Anyway, I just want to say that I forgot where I was talking about. Oh, food. Yes. What's your favorite food? Favorite foods, guys. I just want to hear what your favorite foods are. I think, like I said, mine is the and I feel people find the yams with the marshmallow thing gross, which I get. I get that people find that gross. It's cool. I'm not gonna hate on people who think that's gross. I just like it. I think it's really good. I just think it's actually really tasty. So I'm all about the yams and ham and honey baked ham. Oh man, honey baked ham is like the best. It's like one of the best things ever. If you've never had honey baked ham from the honey baked ham store, you are doing yourself a disservice. That's for sure. But yeah, dudes, look, I mean, here I am, much like you guys. We're just kind of hanging out on Thanksgiving. We've had our meals. I didn't have a traditional Thanksgiving dinner. I hope to get one tomorrow. because I really want some turkey and ham. I really want to, I really want to taste like Thanksgiving because we don't just didn't do that. Just didn't have that opportunity this year. But it'd be awesome to be able to kind of experience that. I think that we are so because a lot of people because a lot of people are on two different sides of this whole thing, right? I'm not going to get too into it, but people are on two different sides about the whole with your family type thing, see your family, go have Thanksgiving like it's normal, like it's any other year, and have those meals and have that get together because people are tired, so tired of the isolation and so tired of what's been going on, and I get it. I don't necessarily agree, but I get it. And so everyone's kind of, I see it I see it online, I see it on Twitch, and I see it on Twitch, I see it on YouTube, I see it on everything, and I see it on. Thanks, Josh. I forgot I have like the cool little sound effects and stuff that come up when that stuff happens, but. I see it on Twitter and I see it on Facebook. People are getting together, despite like being told you shouldn't, and it's weird. It's just weird all around. It's just so weird all around. But anyway, I don't want to miss out on any of these. Listeners base yams and sweet potatoes are gross. Hey, again, to each their own, man. It's all good. I actually like squash. I like squash, like the soup squash. Oh man, that's some delicious stuff, dude. I get it. I get it. Not everyone likes squash. It's all squashy. So, I don't blame you. I definitely don't blame you. As for right, Cal, don't worry about it, man. I'm glad that you had Friendsgiving. I actually at the beginning of the show read out your comment, and this is why I'm doing this, because your comment on the last episode is the reason why I'm doing a live stream right now. Because I know there's a ton of people out there, and they may not necessarily be here now, but hopefully they'll find it over the weekend, because people are going to be alone over the weekend. People who are following orders are going to be alone over the weekend. People who are trying to keep safe are going to be alone over the weekend, and I'm hoping this will find them and, give them a little bit of just company and realize that we're all, on the same boat, and we feel you, and we can all reminisce about delicious food or gross food, as again, Alicia's mate, not a fan of the yams. But yeah, that Friendsgiving thing sounded awesome. That's some good food, man. Roast beef, prime rib roast. Stuffed turkey breast, pandesal, pumpkin. How did the pumpkin pie get untouched? How did the pumpkin pie not get who doesn't like? Well, okay, I take it back. I don't like pumpkin pie. I need it with about a gallon of whipped cream if I'm going to eat any pumpkin pie. So for those, I kind of get it. But everything else, man, I miss pandesal too. I haven't had pandesal in a while, and that's for anyone who doesn't know, that's just like it's what it is. It's bread with salt. It's just a salty bread. It's like a staple of Filipino households. Lumpia, of course, salt and pepper, crack, chicken wings, honey baked ham. See, again, honey baked ham, so good. Smoked turkey breast, scalloped potatoes, cornbread. Oh, it's another thing I love. Cornbread is like one of the most amazing things ever. I love cornbread. Sausage stuffing, panse. Oh well, I can't. You can't say that word. You can't say puto in front of certain people, especially my current relationship. And turon at a small gathering on my wife's side. Very nice. Oh yeah, again, it's a time thing. I get it, man. I get it. Um, Squash and yams have always made me gag. It's okay, man. It's all right. There's I'm an adventurous eater, dude. I'm an adventurous eater. I will eat random crap, no matter what. Like food for me, I will. I mean, I've eaten escargot. I've eaten all sorts of weird foods, man. So don't worry about it, dude. It's some people. Again, not everyone's can eat everything. But yeah, dude, I'm not full. I had a meal today. I'm not that full. I wish I was. But like I said, I'm gonna try to to overdo it tomorrow and have myself a proper Thanksgiving meal. We'll see what happens though. But yeah, and during this time, like, I'm curious what you guys normally do afterwards too, because like for me, like I said, it's usually a lunch. It was for a very long time. It was a lunch, and we just watch movies and stuff. And no, Martha. See, Martha, I don't know. She's supposed to. She said she found it. I don't know where she is really. She might just be watching from YouTube. I don't know if she's on the Twitch one. I'm not really sure. Um, if she's on here, great. I don't know. She may say something. She might speak up. If not, all good. But I don't know what more you want to hear. But yeah, if she's here, she'll definitely say something. As for what I've eaten today, I brought in I brought an apple pie and some Martinelli's, and I had some lumpia today actually for lunch, and I haven't eaten much after that. And I appreciate that, right, Cal? Yeah, I know. Distance is tough, and just travel and safety in general is tough. A lot of people aren't feeling all that comfortable making those distances and doing the thing. But that's cool. Like, that's why Denny's exists. Oh God, that's pathetic, isn't it? That's why Denny's exists. That's why Norms exists, because they can provide, Thanksgiving meals, or whatever. It's like, yeah, come on, bring in the, but that's not bad though, right? Like, that takes a lot of work. Making the food takes a lot of work. Yeah, you can get it pre-made and stuff, but most families, as I have seen on Twitter and on Facebook, they're making their own food. They're spending the time in the oven. They're sitting there watching it burn and all that stuff, and they're like taking a chance. So much better to just go to a restaurant and have them take care of everything. It's a little cheesy. It's a little weird, but why the hell not? Just go there. You can't sit down, sure, but I mean, pick it up, take it with you. Well, some places you can sit down. Whole other story. Not gonna go into it, but there's weird. The rules are all over the place, but you can sit down and eat. Just and that's it. You're done. Eat it all. I want to die. I'm so full. Go home. You can go and watch whatever you want to watch. In the past, it was movies, video games. I spent. I'm gonna admit this. I remember the days where I spent Thanksgiving, Christmas, and even New Year's playing video games. Like, that's how I spent it, because it was just me, and I would spend it playing, Final Fantasy 14 or whatever. Like, I gamed. I should have streamed during that time. I wasn't a streamer back then, but that would have been cool. See, there you go. So yeah, I also mentioned about the casino buffet there, right, Cal? My family did that. My family did that a few years back. We went to the buffet, and they had everything laid out, and you have like the best dessert line, and they cut the turkey for you. You don't have to worry about messing up. They pour that you can get all the gravy you want. Nobody's gonna care. You can stuff that thing full of whatever you. That's the beauty of the buffet. Is like, I mean, people will judge you. Don't get me wrong. Everyone's gonna judge you, but who cares? You get all the food. Oh, see, so Martha's in the YouTube chat. So she is actually her chat for some reason is not going to be showing up on here. I guess this only pulls from Twitch, but she is on. She is watching. So hi, Martha. She says a ham that is sweet. Yeah, she doesn't like sweet, savory foods. So that is her no. She's not into it. So it's going to be weird to kind of get her to try some of the foods that are Thanksgiving traditions, because they are sweet meats. And so, sorry, Martha, you're going to have to deal with it. You don't have to eat it. I'll take care of the rest. Don't worry about it. But yeah, they're going to it's going to be stuff like that. But yeah, the buffet, perfect, dude. One of the perfect things. Two of them who got attended that day later got married. Wow. Oh, You had to jump on. Hi, Martha. She's not. She doesn't know the pie thing. I don't know. Maybe she does. I don't know, Martha. Do you understand? You know the pie thing, the pie throwing stuff from Three Stooges? I don't know. Uh, but that's crazy that they got married. It's always funny the people who get like. There was a DJ here in Los Angeles who went on one date with a woman. They'd known each other, but they went on one official date, and that night they got married. Yeah, I'm not a man. I don't know. I don't know. Have we? Do you want to tell? It's up to you, Martha. If you want to tell people what country you're from, because they know you're international, but it's up to you if you want to say what country you're from. I'm not. I'm never one to just give, because I'm okay giving out like all my social security number and my my credit card number on air. No, I'm not. But I realize that there are people in my life who don't necessarily want to do any of that business, so I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to force that on them. So if it's something you want to share, go for it. If you want to share where you're from, but yeah, it'll be interesting to kind of introduce someone who's never had Thanksgiving to Thanksgiving. But yeah, what do you guys do normally afterwards? That's the next question. That's the next topic I wanted to get into. It was like, what do you guys do afterwards when you've had your gigantic meal? Do you sleep it off? I know a lot of people nap. I nap. In the past, we would like watch holiday movies. Like we would get into the Christmas spirit and watch like holiday movies. I had a cousin who had never seen it. It was easily 10 years after Elf had been out and never seen Elf, and like, okay, we're gonna watch Elf, and we watched Elf, or we would watch all sorts of movies that I had a relative who just never just wasn't a cinemaphile, so didn't watch a lot of films, so we would do that. But what'd you guys do? I already admitted I played video games afterward. This is my first live stream, which I think I'm gonna do for Christmas and New Year. I'm tempted to do a Christmas and New Year live stream. Same thing, because again, people are going to be home, hanging out. We can hang out for an hour, plus, just hang out and do the thing. So if that's something you guys are interested, more than happy to do it. And there you go. Look at this. All right. The ninja Josh here says, oh, but not for your birthday. Oh, I think I missed that. I don't know. Not your birthday. Usually go for a long walk with a big joint and watch a movie of some kind. Maybe the first viewing of Christmas. How many times do you watch Christmas Vacation during the holidays, dude? I don't have like a traditional Christmas movie. Like I don't watch Miracle or It's a Wonderful Life. Like I don't watch that. Lots. Is it? That's pretty crazy, actually. Didn't we review that for back when we were interesting? I think we reviewed that movie. I think that was my first time seeing it, and I just wasn't a fan. I'm like, Christmas Vacation. No, I think I was a fan. I just don't think I was like wowed by it. It's Christmas Vacation. Oh, cool. Like, okay, weird stuff happens. Oh, this is when Chevy Chase wasn't an a-hole. Well, yeah, I guess I did. Yeah, I don't remember really being a huge fan of it. I don't know why. It's just, I think it's because I should have seen it when it came out. It's totally a movie of its time. But it was funny. I remember laughing at a few things. But yeah, like him getting angry over what was it? What was his Christmas bonus? Like a jam of the month or jelly of the month club or something like that. I don't remember what it was. Listener's mate says, my grandmother and grandfather worked in the same furniture factory when they were in their 20s. They also rode the same bus to the factory. One day they decided to skip work and go get married. So they caught the bus to the county registrar's office and got hitched. Now, wait a minute. They worked together. Were they friends? Did they know each other? Or were they just like this one time they were on the bus and they're like, man, you are just, I gotta marry you. I know we've been working together for like ever, but I just gotta marry you today. And they just decided to just. You never know. Hey, hey, crazier things have happened. Yeah, Jelly, the gift that keeps on giving. Oh man, Josh. I mean, look, I in general found it funny, but I think, like I said, there was just some things to it. I'm like, yeah, that's aged a little bit. Um, him crashing because he was staring at a woman was funny. Well, that and is that also? That's not Wally World though. Is that the Wally World one? Anyway, I'm so confused. I don't remember. I'm so bad at remembering films. I don't know why I even talk about movies in general. It's just not good. Right, Cow. As for what to do after food, I have not seen planes, trains, and automobiles. I'm told it's a must. Usually, it's the family playing pares pares, or mahjong, or watching football. Yep, they just decided to get married, so they did, and they were married for 60. Wow, maybe I should just do that. Yeah, I said that out loud, Martha. Anyway, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I have seen it. It's a funny movie. I enjoy it. It's like one of the only Thanksgiving films. It's like two families or two guys trying to get to their families for Thanksgiving, and it's a good It's a good movie. It's funny. I put it. The funny thing is, I kind of put it up there with Christmas Vacation because they both kind of have that same sensibility of humor. It's just two different actors, and they get into really weird stuff. So yeah, I mean, maybe that you should. I mean, I think it's a good watch. I think it's about C. So if you do get a chance, yeah, go for it. Go for it, dude. Why not? Just do it. Do it. Um, yeah. Oh no. What have I started? Oh no. What have I started? Poor Martha crying in the chat. Oh boy. Uh, yeah. I hope maybe next year to start a new tradition. Maybe. Uh, oh, Dutch. I have seen Dutch. I think also again, Josh. Correct me if I'm wrong. We did that for we watched Dutch for a podcast, and I think I actually like Dutch because it really shows what's his face in a different light. I can't remember the actor's name, but they were birth. But oh, happy to. Yeah. Okay. Good. But yeah. I also think that's also another movie that Josh is into. I think Josh also likes Dutch, and I want to say, yeah, nothing bursts better than a bit. I need to watch it more than I need to watch Dutch again actually because I do want to say I liked it. I feel like I remember liking Dutch. And I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to watch it at some point. I think. Totally. But yeah. But now that we have Thanksgiving over, it's winding down, making its way to the end. The question you have to ask yourself really is, what do you look forward to for the rest of the year? 2020 has been a weird year. It's been a tough one for a lot of people. Um, a lonely one for a lot of people. I hear from a bunch of different podcasts, a lot of people who have been following guidelines and staying at home and not seeing people, and they have been isolated. I mean, a lot of people have been isolated for the last 6-7 months. Um, it'll be 9 months. December will be the ninth month. So anyone who got busy before the pandemic will have their babies in December. Go you. We'll call them, the pandemic babies. So, what are we looking forward to? What are we thankful for? Or family fighting, as right Kyle Lev goes, family fighting 2020. Yeah, that's another thing. It's been the last 4 years have been very divisive. Actually, it's just going to be divisive forever. I think we just hit that point as people, which is cool. Whatever. I'm still cool with everyone. I don't hate anyone. I still love all you people. You fine, sexy people. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with with how things are going in the sense of like, y'all do what you got to do. Um, oh God, Ilocano fighting according to Riot Cow, which is Filipino fighting on Turbo. So that's gonna be even more fun. Uh, Yeah, I've been very fortunate. I don't think I've ever been to a Thanksgiving where there's been infighting. Like that's never been a thing. Um, Not even, and as Martha points out, for Christmas, that's not even a thing for Christmas. I've never had a Christmas where there's been fighting. At least in my family, in other people's families, yeah, I've seen the fighting. I was a part of an Irish wedding where I was told from the beginning, an Irish wedding isn't complete unless there's some kind of tragedy. And the night of that wedding, there was tragedy. It was crazy. So, like, yeah, I guess, it's unavoidable. But I think now is the time. I think now's the time for all of us, especially those who are listening here, because all of you are I mean, thankfully everyone listening is listening, or at least responding in chat, are my friends. Like, I know you guys. Like, and this doesn't necessarily apply to you, but for anyone else who may be listening, because I know you guys are cool, and I already get along with you guys. But for anyone who's listening, or anyone who listens after this afterwards or on the podcast, this goes out to you and saying, hey, now's the time to think, be more open-minded. I don't want to see fighting. I hate fighting. I'm really weird about fighting. It freaks me out, man. I drama just freaks me the hell out. I can't do it. I just yeah, I have another follower. That means I have to stream more. Stop following. I have to stream more. I need to become an affiliate. Maybe I have so many games I can play. I could technically do it. I just need to get my green screen and a proper place for my recording. So, Josh, I do have my recording thing, but it's hidden behind my fan because I realize I don't have a place to hang it that's within the frame of my camera. So I'm trying to find a place to hang it within the frame of my camera so you can see the recording thing. But here's what it looks like. If I can find the switch. So there you go. There it is. Recording. Happy Thanksgiving! Hope you're doing well, awkward hugger. Hope you're having a good time. I hope you had a filling lunch or dinner, whichever happens to be the case. However you happen to be eating, I hope it was a filling a day for you. And thanks for hanging out. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. This is from Right Cow. Hopefully this day finds you in good health, good spirits, and good company. Exactly. Yeah, we all need a little bit of the good health, good spirits, and good company. Even if it's through here, even if it's through a stream or through Zoom or through Skype or whatever, let's keep each other company. A lot of people isolated, a lot of people, tough. Yeah, it's a great sign though, right? Sorry, Josh was pointing out that the sign looks good. I think it looks great. I just need to find a place to put it where it has a better contrast and has a better background so that you can see it better. But unfortunately, yeah. For now, no such luck. no such luck. I need to probably just get a green screen. My Elgato. If I should probably finally get my Elgato and have it there for live streams. But yeah. So share a little bit about your, share a little bit about your Thanksgiving there, awkward hugger. I like calling people by their usernames. It's just so fun. I'm not gonna call Martha by her username because Anagnoresis, I cannot say Anagnoresis properly without fumbling over that word. But yeah, what'd you guys eat? Did you guys do anything afterwards? Are you still eating? What's going on? Like, what's happening for your Thanksgiving? I'd love to know. I'd love to get some ideas on how you guys how you've been spending it. Mine's been a little more isolated. I'm here to, again, this is more to kind of keep people company. To give people who are hanging out by themselves, who don't have much to do, a place to go, kind of hang out, talk, and just, and order more food. I'm so tempted, dude. I'm so tempted to order food. Not gonna lie. Like, my kingdom for some, like, just I have, because they didn't have any Thanksgiving food today. I mean, apple pie. I had apple pie today, and Martinelli's sparkling cider. That's it. That's the extent of my Thanksgiving frivolity. But yeah, if you guys, what better way, I guess, to celebrate Thanksgiving than with that kind of food. But love to hear what's going on. And with everything I've said, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it because I'm calling everyone else by their name. Anagnoresis. Now that you've heard kind of like what's entailed in Thanksgiving, sort of, aside from the fighting, like, is that something you're even interested in? Is that something you're, like, excited to be a part of in the future? Love to hear what you think about that. A lot of apple. Yeah, apple pie and apple cider. Yeah. I love apples, apple a day, and all that good stuff. But but yeah, no, seriously though, like, what I'm so. It's been a while since I've done. My first episodes, just briefly, my first episodes of Online Friend Simulator were all live. And Right Cow was there for it. Listener's Mate was there for it. Like, there was a bunch of people there for when I used to go live, and I would get like random Twitch people coming in, and I made a few followers and, I guess, like, acquaintances through doing it through Twitch. Like, it really worked out. YouTube, not so much. I'm live on YouTube now. No one's watching on YouTube, which is fine. Like, I don't expect anyone to. Like, that's totally cool. But makes me, it's like, oh, I guess Twitch is kind of where I'm more known at. I don't know. But twitch.com/aka the other guy, if anyone who's listening afterwards wants to check it out. But as we get closer to kind of the end of the day here, I just want to say that, as crazy as the year's been, and I'm probably gonna do this again for my New Year's live stream. I'm gonna do this, like I said, I'm planning to do this for Christmas Day, and I'm planning to do this on New Year's Day, not New Year's Eve, because New Year's Eve, you're doing that. That's something that, even if you're not doing anything, you're watching Ryan Seacrest, or you're watching one of those live shows, and you're kind of getting ready for the new year. But like the day after, I'm thinking of doing a live stream and just kind of reflecting, because Thanksgiving, we're thankful of the year, right? We're thankful for all the good stuff. We don't think about the bad stuff. We don't think about any of the negative things that happened. It's all about the awesomeness, and the awesomeness is that there's people here that I know watching. Like, I just tossed it out there, and people are in. And were kind enough to click the link and come in here and listen to me. So I'm thankful for you guys, of course, and I'm not going to, now that I'm now talking about Anagnoresis more as a person who is involved in my life, I'm thankful for her as well. But she is like the craziness, like the most crazy thing that happened in 2020, like the most positive thing and the craziest thing that has happened in 2020. Which is really weird, because, again, a lot of people are not happy. A lot of people kind of sad. A lot of people not having a good time. Oh, hey, there's a watcher in YouTube. Hi, watcher in YouTube. Sorry that you're the only one there. Everyone is in Twitch. Anagnoresis says, it sounds awesome. I think even though we don't celebrate it, the fundamental is universal, and I'm grateful to be healthy despite the circumstances, to have my family, and of course, for you. I think she means you, the audience, because she didn't say anyone specific. But there you go. And maybe I'll even do live streams later on. But I want to hear from anyone who's in the chat room, and if you guys are listening after the fact, love to hear in the comments, emails, whatever. What is one thing? Name one thing? I just want one. Just one awesome thing that happened to you this year, or that you've experienced, or that you did this year. I want one positive this year. that you guys have experienced or done or been through. And I want it as sappy as possible. I mean, I want first 10 minutes of Up sappy. I want uh, the entirety of The Notebook sappy, if you can. I want to hear what's going on for you guys in that respect. So as I vamp a little bit, I hopefully will see some and talk about it on as it shows up on the chat. But I mean, there's got to be something. There's got to be one thing that's good, right? Because with everything else, so much bad has happened for a lot of people, so much negative. But it has to happen to you personally. I want to know personally for you individually, and Ragnar and Ragnar says you don't have to say. Oh, yeah, I know you're talking about me, and I know you're talking about me. Just, but and you don't have to say anything because I think I already know your answer. Actually, you gave your answer as the good thing that happened to you this year. But yeah, what good thing, what positive thing happened to you this year? Love to hear from you. Love to hear what you think it is. Oh my goodness. See, being friends with you on the social medias and being able to talk to you on here is pretty awesome because I got to see Right Cow Left Coast digs for food, and that looks awesome. I wish I could share the picture. I mean, I guess I could, but I won't. I'm not going to. But oh boy, it looks fantastic. That is quite the spread of ham and chicken and all sorts of things on there. So that looks absolutely delicious. Love it so much. But yeah. Again, if I was to only pick one good thing that happened, it would definitely be Anagnoresis as the one great thing that happened this year. And it's been crazy. It's been a roller coaster ride since. And I've kept it quiet for so long because it's been like 5 months almost. And I've kind of kept it under wraps for the most part. I didn't really talk about it too much. So it's kind of cool to be able to now that she's out of the closet, we can talk about it more. But yeah. So, new Taylor Swift. Of course, Awkward Hugger. Of course, it's the new Taylor. Of course. One album of the year, man. American Music Awards, I want to say, named it album of the year, right? I want to say it is for Folklore. So yeah, I haven't been through I haven't actually listened to the entire album yet. I need to. I've only heard songs here and there, but that's awesome. Yeah, that's a fantastic thing to me. Like, music is so powerful, right? Like, music is such a powerful tool to kind of get you out of a bad place and kind of put you in a good one. So I'm all for it, man. That's awesome. As a person who hasn't actually heard the entire album, you got to recommend a song for me, man. I got to name one song that I have to hear before day's end. And sorry, Anagnoresis, you're going to have to endure it as well at some point or another. From your neck of the woods, Little Miss International over there. But yeah, I'd love to. I'll have to listen to the whole thing. Yeah, I mean, I've been getting a lot of another. These are less positive, but like, I wonder if is Hell Yes the name of the. Oh yeah, okay. I forget there's a delay. I think the other. Oh, geez. Little bit of meh. I think another thing that really turned out really great is that, a lot of the friendships that I have accumulated haven't gone away this year, despite everything going on. Like, there's still a how do I put it? There is still a connection between everyone still, which is kind of nice. And I made new friends, and I've been a part of, I guested on a podcast, another podcast, and I've been doing really well over at Super Geeked Up, and Points of Interest podcast is still going strong, and we gained a new co-host, and like there's so many like. There, if you really think about it, of all the doom and gloom, I didn't experience a lot of doom and gloom this year. As a matter of fact, I think this is probably one of my better years, despite everything. Like, this has been one of my better years. and I'm thankful for that. And whatever the future holds, I'm excited, because there's just a lot of good stuff that's in the horizon, that's on the horizon that I can see, and so I've been very fortunate that stuff is continuing to grow and accumulate. Now you can see I'm kind of, I'm normally when I do a solo show, if I'm not talking about something super controversial, I usually start winding down about now. So, if you guys, I'm going to wait for a few more, see what else pops up in chat for the next few minutes, but I think I'm going to start making my way out. I really appreciate every one of you for hanging out with me for an hour. I will do this again for Christmas and for New Year. And, unfortunately, I can't. Maybe I'm just old, but I know streamers who are like on here for like younger ones especially are on here forever, but they're playing video games. I could do that. I can play video games for hours on here, and that's no problem. But there's like people who stream on YouTube for 5 hours, 6 hours. Like, I don't know how people do it. And whether you like him or hate him, I don't listen to Joe Rogan, but I know his podcasts are like 4 hours long, 3 hours long. I'm like, I don't know if I could do that. Not without someone here. Maybe I'll have someone here. Maybe I'll do this live with other people, and it'll make it that much more fun and that much more easier, I guess. But if no one else has anything to say on the chat room, again, thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Thank you for making my Thanksgiving that much better. I hope your Thanksgiving is better as well. I don't know, maybe not. You hung out with me, so who knows? Maybe it was terrible. But I hope it was awesome. And again, I'm thankful for you guys and thankful for everything that's been going on with Anagnoresis and just all of this live stuff, all of this kind of resurgence of wanting to be on here and doing things with you all out there. Oh, we can. Yeah, we can. So we could totally stream Fall Guys. I'm at a total of 6 trophies now at level 30, I think, or something like that. Level 20, level 30, or whatever. You'll just hear us being annoyed with the game more than anything. Oh man, but we could definitely do that. But anyway, sinceresarcasm.net for all the stuff. I'm not gonna do all the normal plugs at the end. You know where it is. Just go there. You'll find emails. You'll find my Twitter. You'll find comments. This show will be up. If you missed it, if you came in late, you can hear the first part of it later on. And hey, I'll do more Twitch stuff too. I think I'm already here. Might as well. That seems to be where everyone's gathering. Again, I don't see anyone over here no one over here in the YouTube lands. So if you want to hang out on Twitch, I'll do more Twitch stuff for sure, and do it live and whatever, and still post to YouTube. I mean, this stuff will still post to YouTube, so maybe it'll gain a following there. But yeah, thanks everyone. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope you have a good night and a good rest of your Thanksgiving, and stay full and satisfied, my friends. And please know that you have a friend in me, and we'll talk soon. All right. Bye, everybody.